Hello, yellow fellows, it's Boulder Chris, and it's time for some more yellow sticker madness. And you can just about see there that I've been to Sainsbury's this time. So before now, on recent trips to Sainsbury's, I've gone to a newer store, which is a little off the beaten track for me, where they've done some very good deals on the day. This time, I've just gone to my regular nearby Sainsbury's store. We'll see what they got there for us this time round. So we have a meat feast pizza, my favourite type of pizza. That is used by tomorrow, which is why the discount's not colossal, so it's not quite 50%, but that'll be dinner for tomorrow anyway. Very nice, looking forward to that. And then this wasn't a yellow sticker item, but I like Granny Smith's apples, and the Granny Smith's apples were really tiny. I think they were 160 for a packet of 6, whereas these mini apples I think are 95p for the pack of 6. They were virtually the same size as the Granny Smiths they had in there, and given the colour of the skin on them, I'd say the Granny Smiths. So, you know, I got those because they were nearly half the price of the actual Granny Smiths they had in, and they're basically the same size. There we go. Anyway, what else do we have? We've got some salad bits. We've got some 10p deals coming up here. So salad doesn't keep very well, unfortunately, but this one is best before. So hopefully it'll be alright for a couple of days. It's 10p, that's rocket leaves, I like rocket. I also got a bistro salad, which I'm intending to use in my dinner tonight. That's used by tonight, so that'll be why I'm using that first, but that was also 10p. And then I got some dwarf beans as well. They are best before, so I'm hoping they're going to be good for a couple of days, and they're going to go in a casserole in a couple of days' time. They were down to 10p as well, very nice. And then I got some snacks, and I thought, let's take the bull by the horns. Rather than have snacks before dinner like I always do, I'm just going to have a snack-based dinner. So I've got the cheese and onion quiche, which was about 75% off, down to 54p. Got some trout pate, which sounds interesting. That's also about 75% off at 64p for that. And we've got some hummuses. These originally weren't down at 10p, but while I was in the shop, they marked them down further. So I've got caramelised onion hummus at 10p, and also the peri peri hummus at 10p as well. Looking forward to that one in particular, but since they were 10p, I got them both. And then we've got some herby marinated feta cheese, it is, also reduced down to 10p. Now, with this one, I don't know if you can see, but the packet has expanded a little bit, which is usually not a good sign. If it was fish or meat, I probably wouldn't touch a packet that had swollen up like that. But it's cheese and tomato. How bad can it be? So I'm going to have a go at it, and it is indeed used by today, so it ought to be fine still. What else do we have? We've got no lamb kofta skewers, which I think are pea and mushroom based. They were 75% off, down to 74p. They can be done under the grill or in a pan. I'll probably do them in a pan, so it's just a little bit easier, I think. And what else? We've got a couple of sauces. Now, initially I couldn't actually 100% tell what that was because the sticker was over it, but I could see the smaller text on it, wherever it is. So it says it's a curry sauce with coconut milk and mango chutney. I thought that sounds all right, quite exotic. Turns out it's just chip shop curry sauce, which is not all that exotic, but it's 10p and it can be frozen, so that's what's going to happen to that. And then we've got a chicken gravy. Again, you can't really see the label terribly well because of the yellow sticker, but also down to 10p, also freezable. Weirdly, those stickers were actually back to front, so that caused me a problem at the checkouts because I had to use one of the really small ones where they weigh everything rather than a manned checkout, which is definitely what I wanted. And the weights were, of course, wrong because, as you can see, the tubs are different sizes, so that was a bit of a pain, and really there was just not enough space for a trolley full of food on one of those little checkouts either. But anyway, got some bargains, so that's the main thing. What else do we have? I got a little banana salted caramel and walnut mini loaf, 65p. I mean, like the Morrison's discounts I was getting on puddings last week were just not in Evans tonight in Sainsbury's, but it's still £1 off and it sounded quite nice, so I'll have that. And I also got a rhubarb pie, which is slightly better than half price at 60p. So that I might have that as well tonight, or half of it tonight, half tomorrow, as well as the loaf, or I might just leave it a little bit longer. I don't know, I haven't fully decided. And there's also a lot of bread products as well. bread freezes quite well, so that's the intention here, although, as ever, not sure how much space I've got in the freezer. But we've got some oven button muffins at 10p. I've had these before, they are very nice. So I've got 2 packets of those. And we've got a Warburton's Super Toasty. They didn't really have much in the way of brown bread, my preference, so I've gone with white bread. It was 10p, can't really argue. Did manage to get some brown bread, also Warburton's, also 10p, which is malted grain and seeds. Can't see the label terribly clearly on that one, but I got 2 of those, again intending to put one in the freezer. So malted grain and seeds, so I've got plenty of choice on breads at 10p. You can hardly leave it there, really, can you? But that's it for this week's little haul from some Sainsbury's. So yeah, happy with the 10p items. Would like to see some more 90% instead of 75%, but you can't have everything, can you? Anyway, so that was the nearby Sainsbury's once again, and yeah, that's it for this one. Let me know what you think. As ever, like, share, subscribe, comment, do all the nice ththings. That would be wonderful. But until the next one, take care of yourselves, and it's bye for me for now. Ta-ra!